Crocodile Dundee. He died, didn't he?
I don't know. It's right there. Good day, mate. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we're ready? I know, I need to. I can't talk for a long time. Hello, this is Ryan Pollan from Computer Market Research, and today we will be conducting a very educational interview regarding the ship and debit process. We are bringing two very knowledgeable experts in the field to join us today. Let me introduce them to you. First, we have Heles. Heles is the founder and CEO of Computer Market Research, a software development, applications, and web-based services organization, one of the leading data architects in the high-tech industry. He created the company in 1984 to provide clients with improved technology to analyze customer needs and desires. Since then, CMR has provided high-tech manufacturers and distributors with web-based software applications for sales and marketing automation. The next guy we have today is Clark Broyles. He's an entrepreneurial leader producing profitable growth in environments ranging from Fortune 100 to startup through B2B and B2C channels. Team development, business planning, channel program development, MDF budget management planning, blended direct, indirect channel management is his specialty. I got a question for you today, Mr. Broyles. What is a ship and debit agreement?
Okay, let me break this down for you. A ship and debit agreement is when a distributor and supplier work together to offer a specially reduced price for a product. Also, it is a process that addresses the guidelines, and the manufacturer would set these guidelines regarding certain rules channel distributors have to follow in order to retain debited compensation via rebated claims.
My next question to you is a very important question. What does a general ship and debit process look like?
Typically, the ship and debit process can be split into four simplistic steps, and I'm going to go through these steps very slowly and very thoroughly. First is the request of a ship and debit agreement. And what I mean by that is agreements are typically initiated by distributors who request a support agreement from their suppliers for certain products. This can be in response to specific customer requests, projects, or simply to react to the adapting market price. Negotiations can take place and suppliers may reject, approve, or amend a request. This can be the first hurdle for many arrangements, as often many agreements are not accurately captured, meaning that they cannot be properly claimed against. We take it from there and we go to shipping to the customer, which is the next step. This next stage in the ship and debit agreement is the shipping stage. This is where distributors sell the product to their end customers at whatever sell price the agreement allows. This shipping can be direct to stock or delivered to specific sites. Now, accurate capture of the sell price is required, both to calculate true margins and to ensure that claims to suppliers are successful. From there, we have another step. It's called debiting to supplier. Immediately after shipping, distributors can debit their supplier for the amount required. This often involves providing accurate documentation to prove the sale and sell price. Now, disputes can arise at this point, and this is why having an organized record of all information required to support a claim can be the difference between a profit and a loss. The final step is the receipt of payment. The final step of the ship and debit process is receipt of payment, as I just mentioned. Typically, credit the distributor and pay back lump sums as rebate at agreed time periods throughout the year. Once this step has been reached, the process is complete.
Thank you for that. Way to break it down. Question 3. What sorts of issues have internal auditors run into as a result of managing their ship and debit program through more traditional methods?
Okay, well, proper analysis of back-end discounts is complex. Using traditional methods like Excel spreadsheets to determine an accurate calculation of what's to be credited or to channel distributors is usually a recipe for disaster, so just forget that. Many auditors are simply naive to the infrastructure and function of the marketplace. For example, an auditor might ask, Why don't we sell products so that they're sold at a net end price? And for various reasons, companies simply don't want to do this. They want the flexibility to change, modify, or eliminate a program at any given time.
Thank you. Question 4. What risks do companies face when estimating accruals without a robust system in place?
Companies have an obligation to their channel distributors. Without a comprehensive system to analyze the state of a business's finances, there is little to no validity into accrual estimation. In past experiences, I've learned that deploying a best guess strategy into accrual estimation could be potentially 100% wrong. Implementing a robust system allows you seamlessly and properly to state your revenue and liability with channel partners.
Thank you. Question 5. How about documentation? It seems many companies have difficulty designing programs relevant to a specific channel relationship. Is this something businesses commonly struggle with?
Absolutely. Marketing in-house teams are many times at fault when implementing claims programs because instead of thinking logically, they think creatively, losing focus of what makes each channel partnership unique. Parameters, or guidelines if you want to use that term, have to be quantifiable. In other words, structuring a program without tangible restrictions assures unnecessary complications. Now, in regards to a ship and debit program, you have to have specific SKUs in place. You have to have a specific start and end date. You have to include whether a program is stackable or not. You have to determine whether or not certain partners are included or excluded, etc. Anytime a program is subject to interpretation, you will run into problems. By forcing some discipline in terms of how you set up your program, you will avoid major issues. Remember, price adjustment guidelines should be objective, not subjective.
Thank you. Question 6. What are the benefits of having an automated ship and debit solution?
Well, there are many. The first one are reports. You get transaction details for each program partner and product. You get summary reports for each program partner and product. You get dashboards. You get custom reports. You can get auditing. You can see a complete revision history for programs and claims. You can see who approved and when it was approved. You get automation. You get automatic price adjustment calculations, expedited claim validation, and you could also clone similar programs.
Thank you. Question 7. If I'm interested in a ship and debit solution for my company, what should I do?
In short, your company cannot afford long delays or miss out on business opportunities due to improper systems. Demo our automated ship and debit management module today and learn how you can generate more business, build stronger relationships, and streamline your incentive programs. Or contact us at 702-247-1120 or info@computermarketresearch.com if you have any questions.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.